how to buy electronic goods here in China. So if you're coming over here and it's your, especially like your very first time, you don't speak any Chinese and you're coming here for just buying a few little items, you can come here to those buildings here in Shenzhen. Prices are good. You do have to negotiate, and the good thing about here is that most people here speak English, but also Russian, a little bit German, and so on, many other languages, Spanish and so on. They're learning here because they are selling. Here are lots of foreigners buying in bulk and then to resell them in their home country. So this is advisable, like to come over here rather than in a small shop where you might pay the foreigner price. Here you get actually like discounts, and no, you will not get the best discount because you're not used to it, and so like if you don't have negotiation skills and so on. Over here you have to go to the right building to find everything, so do take maybe a few hours of your schedule to find the right place and everything. And many places like they sell the same good or the almost same product, so you have to really look around and maybe go back and forth and negotiate. Don't ever take the first price, right? Even if it seems like a really awesome deal and they're like, hey, you know what, only for you today we give you the best price and so on. Don't believe that. Just take a price, okay, and go to the next vendor and ask him how much, negotiate a little bit, and then you can get a little bit more out, and then you can buy for yourself and for family, like headphones and so on. Then instead of just one, you buy 5 or 10 pieces, get just a tiny little bit more for discount, and there you go. If you want to buy more for higher bulk, I would strongly advise you to get an agent, either foreigner or a Chinese. Foreigner, the problem is even if you are thinking you can trust a foreigner more than a Chinese, not necessarily true. Also a foreigner, you don't know how good his Chinese skill is, and then you think, oh, Eugene can actually talk Chinese. Just a little bit, right? I'm not making stuff up that I'm very good in Chinese, but some of the agents, there will be a chance that they are very good in Chinese and negotiation skills, and they have the knowledge, right? The Chinese will be actually like the ones who knows the best and how to get you the best deal. There are drawbacks, right? Because you don't know if they are working together with one of the vendors and then maybe giving you, and saying specifically, go to that vendor, I trust him, he's the best one. And then they're just working together. That happens, right? In all of the countries, right? It's just a normal thing. However, those agents, they are working to make money for a long term, right? So they actually do know what they are talking about, and they do know different vendors. Chinese vendors, first of all, they talk the language, they know how to negotiate, and they want long-term money. That means they don't want to quickly make money. They don't want to rip you off most of the time, right? Because they don't want you to come back and to give them their name to other people so they can have more jobs, more opportunities. There are really advantages, and if it comes to negotiation, guys, no one is better than a Chinese agent in China. If you think a foreigner can push the price down as much, that it's not possible. Because also they have the knowledge and the in-depth knowledge of the products, where they're being produced and so on. So the producer, the seller, they can't just make up stuff. The Chinese agent, they will know.